They didn't specify which kind of nut, though, did they?
No, they don't. It just says with nut butter.
That was Hal from marketing's idea. We're not going to tell them what kind of nut it is.
They're going to love it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to be really busy.
Really busy?
Yeah. I got to make nut.
The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓂. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The milky bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that will find all your sensitive spots and poke at them until you cry. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 383. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my absolute favorite flesh covered fuck toy, Mr. SC.
Yeah.
We are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, or I'll just explain, tonight I look like your divorced uncle's lady friend that he brought for Thanksgiving.
Right. No, actually, you kind of look like a 1960s prostitute, possibly.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I
like old school, 1950 maybe, you know?
Still working at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is still hot, honey.
Like deep into the 1900s, you know what I mean?
Great.
Well, no, it's anytime you have the updo and you have like a cheetah print going on, you know, that's 1960s, 1950s all the way.
Yeah, I'm wearing a tight leopard with kind of hugs the titties and I'm a cougar.
Those are leopards, I think. I don't even know.
I meant, I'm an old lady. And no, I'll explain, because when we talk about the porn pick of the week, it kind of influenced my my outfit choice too. We'll get to it.
Okay. Well, There's nothing wrong with going retro, but it's a retro kind of an outfit coupled with a retro hairdo.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you're not wearing the blue eyeshadow and you're not doing ack.
Yeah, no,
but
it's
true. In that realm, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
I get you. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we have a fun show for you tonight. We've got a brand new Tits Man, which I'm very pleased with myself, and I think you guys out there will be too.
Right.
New porn pick of the week, as I said, and some other shit. There was this girl I was telling you about earlier. She's on Facebook, and she has an OnlyFans, and she has a bunch of pictures and videos on Pornhub.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, she just started to go fucking like off the rails.
Off the rails how? I mean, she was already doing OnlyFans. I mean, some people would say that was off the rails. It's not really off the rails.
No. Because she was just like, anyone that does porn is disgusting. And I'm like, what?
She had a bad experience.
Oh, yeah. No, something must have happened. Because I was like, no, I'm just, like, are you all right?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
You need something not from you, whore.
No, well, she kind of said something like 2 days later. She goes, it was along the lines of, might have been a tad bit hasty on that. So,
okay. Well, I mean,
she's having a rough couple days or something.
So, well, you know how that gets.
Yeah.
If you're a sex worker of any kind, there's, creep level factor 22.
Oh my gosh.
At any point in time could happen and just completely put you off of doing anything.
Yeah. And you could be just having like a bad day and just like, fuck this shit. I have heard it. And then you're just like, I go, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. Don't care. Yeah. No one's cool. fuck everything.
One dick over the line.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
One dick over the line. One dick over
Oh my
the
God.
line.
Well, no. Because I mean, I know how, I kind of know how things feel. I've been spazzing out lately, like for like the past like 2 months.
Okay.
Maybe 3 months. I have just been going like fucking crazy and I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh.
Like I'm just like obsessively overreacting about shit. I can't stop like fixating on something until it gets
you know what's funny is you're doing it right now. You're fixating on the fixation. Yeah. It's a double death spiral. You are literally going down on a ship that was already going down. You know what I mean? Yeah, you follow me?
Yeah.
You're obsessing about the fact that you will just stupid things.
Yeah.
I mean, things that are solvable, but you spin out like some people do. It happens. It's okay.
I do. I really fucking just,
right.
It just did.
Just slow down. You're okay. You're fine.
I don't know how.
Yeah. I mean, you have a chaperone.
No, I know. I do have a chaperone, so I'm all right with that.
Right. Right. So don't obsess about obsessing.
One thing that you should have...
You're caught in a catch-22.
Hey, really fucking cool thing is, I would like to say, because I'm very proud of this because I never thought that it would happen in the first place. But, Mr. SC and I's 10-year wedding anniversary is coming up in a couple days.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to say I'm very excited, and I'm very excited about our adventure on Friday.
Adventure.
Yeah,
getting tattoos.
That's right.
We like to do that.
We do.
It's fun.
I like that. Oh, we like to do that.
Well, we do. It's entertaining.
It
somehow.
Is. Well, yeah. Hey, let's go watch each other get in pain and laugh when they wins.
Well, I don't know. I just kind of sit there and hang out. I'm not like.
Well, I know, but you're more of a talker. Because I don't really want to talk when I'm getting tattooed. Normally, I'm just like I just have to cry.
Well, sometimes it's just you're talking just to be friendly because you're in the room with another person.
Oh no, I know.
Like the kind of rules you use when you're actually in real life doing in real life things. You're sitting with somebody. It's nice to have some sort of conversation with them.
I mean, I wouldn't like throw on some headphones and be like deuces, but.
Well, I mean, you could. Some people do that.
No, I know, but I just say I personally I couldn't do that because that just I don't know that's like seems like really rude to me.
Right. I mean, and not only that, but it kind of takes your mind off of what's going on too.
No, I know that.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
But mostly it's just being nice. Because it's and you're hanging out with somebody, so I'm just trying to have a good time. To be honest.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I'm just.
Well, that's why I'll talk.
Well, I
have to be careful because I'll get jolly and start laughing, and I will jiggle around all 10 ways. Well, no, because you're when you're laughing, you're kind of fucking you're moving around, and you don't realize it. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness!
It
yeah, no,
happens.
yeah, I understand. There's this food truck that seems like pretty sketchy. It's pretty faded and there's a clown on the side of it.
Okay.
And it's
food truck.
Dr. Wiggles Weiner Wagon.
Perfectly safe place to get a wiener.
Perfectly safe place.
That's where I want to get my sausages, the half busted down. Did it have
from the clown that says Dr. Wiggles Weiner Wagon. I'm going to show you. Now, we also do dental work.
I mean, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't mind it, but I'm not everybody.
You wouldn't mind it.
Well, because when you see a wiener wagon, you almost want to go up to the wiener wagon.
Say what you got in there, wieners?
Well, there's a special kind of person that designed that, set it up, had it painted, and is rolling with it.
Yeah, it's the special wiener wagon. Whatever.
Oh
my goodness.
The rolling sausage castle.
Yes. There's this chick, she makes incense holders that would go perfectly with that, like rectal irrigation pump cup that we talked about the other week.
Oh, the custom-made mugs of an ass with a tube coming out of it?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So from the makers of
Ass
with a Tube.
Right. There's this chick, she's making incense holders. It's in the shape of an ass bent over, but like peeking out from between the thighs.
Okay.
Well, you put the incense in the butthole. And little balls are just sticking out from between the legs. So you know it's a dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, it
could be trans.
It could be a meaty female.
Those are nuts, bro.
Okay,
and one is lower than the other.
What are you talking about? That could completely be labia. Have you ever seen yourself from the back?
Why are you so mean?
What are you talking about?
That's
what do you
not
mean
nice.
Mean? What do you? I'm just telling you. You're meaty.
You're telling me that I have a giganto back burger.
Well, you do. It's not that big, no, but it has size to it. Surely.
Oh.
You know, and if you're bent deep enough, it could, anybody could happen. I don't think that's conclusive at all. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, so you're saying like if next time I'm wearing yoga pants with no underwear and I bend over and there's back burger, someone's say like, yo, that's a dude?
No, what I'm saying is if no dick, no dice. That's what I'm saying. There's no dick, no dice. It's not a thing unless it's a thing. I mean, right now,
what if there's a dick and no balls?
Well, what I'm telling you is right now there is a chance that is a female person or a person with female parts. Let me say, it could be. I don't see a dick. Where's a dick? I don't see a dick anywhere on that. What was that? A cake?
You know what? I'm gonna repost I'm gonna put the picture on Twitter at Kinky Katie Radio, and I'm gonna put a fucking poll up and be like, do you think that this is a male or a female?
There's only one right
or other.
It's not. Do you think it's a male or female? It's could it be a female? It could be a female. We don't know. I mean, that's subject to interpretation. It's subjective, completely 100%. Gender is just an illusion.
I don't even want to get into that.
Those could be female parts. Could be just puffy, meaty. Maybe she got a new vacuum pump.
There's a new Christmas special coming out for adults. Well, actually, it's a book.
Right.
And it's called Hookers and Blow Save Christmas. But Hookers and Blow, the hooker is a tow truck and like snowplow and blow is a snowblower. So it's Hookers and Blow Save Christmas. So if you want to get right.
I'm sure people are running out right now to find it on Amazon.
Oh, I'm sure.
I need it immediately.
Well, of course.
My children, they need to know.
Everybody needs the stocking stuffer.
The story of a snowblower in a tow truck in the winter. Winter's coming.
If you're looking for a snack, Nature Valley came out with biscuits with nut butter on it. So
they didn't specify which kind of nut, though, did they?
No, they don't. It just says with nut butter.
That was Hal from marketing's idea. We're not going to tell them what kind of nut it is.
They're going to love it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to be really busy.
Really busy?
Yeah. I got to make nut. What? The nut has to be made.
Make nut.
Correct. Am I incorrect here? What?
No, you're correct.
All right. So you have to make the nut to make the nut butter.
Yeah.
How are you going to have nut butter without a nut?
You can have mayo.
Could you?
There's a bar and grill. If you guys want to check it out, it's called Pooters. And it's in Minnesota. So if you want to go check it out, it's called Pooters.
I wonder if that sounds just as weird to us as it does in America in other countries.
What do you mean?
Well, like if you're in England, does pooter, you'd be like pooter, what is pooter? Like, would that be an Americanism to where you wouldn't even know, Do you know? No?
Yeah, no. That totally could be. Well, that's like people, then they call it like a fanny. For instance,
right.
If in like England or countries over there, the fanny is the pussy.
I mean, you may have no idea. Pooter just sounds. I mean, a pooter it's a multi-use word, really.
And well, they like market it the same way Hooters does.
Okay.
And it's spelled in a Pooters Pooters instead of Hooters.
Right. It's a Hooters ripoff place kind of a thing.
Right, but they're like Pooters.
Right.
So they're like, instead of titties, we're like pussy.
I mean, I've used pooter to refer as an ass before.
Yeah.
You get the pooter.
Yeah, you've also used that as a nickname for me too.
Yeah,
like
pooter poo.
Pooter poo.
Right.
That's right.
Like that
pooter poo.
Complete sense. I mean, so who's to say what that even means to anybody?
That's true.
They're going to lose context when they go to when they try to franchise into Australia or like Sweden. Schmark. They can't go there. Maybe it doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe it doesn't have to make sense.
No?
Things don't have to make sense. They can be like, oh, great. Like, okay, let's say Chuck E. Cheese goes over to Germany or something. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
I guess people figured out Hooters other places too.
Yeah, I mean, there's you can call tits 100 different things and people know, get the gist of it.
Yeah,
You can say ninnies. I've been saying that lately, and I don't know why. I've been using ninnies as just a fucking name for my tits.
You're embracing your old ladyhood.
Oh my God,
That's what you're
don't
doing.
like it.
Yeah,
well, so
you're
then
settling into being really, really old, ancient. Like ode.
I have cats. Oh.
You're using words like ninnies.
Using words like that.
I mean, that's how it starts.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like Alzheimer's, but different.
Jesus Christ. Well, then might as well go into my favorite segment.
Standing by.
It might not be the porn you would pick.
Found it.
It is the porn
First try.
Katie would.
Good job.
It's time once again for
Porn pick of the week.
Okay, so since I'm kind of in like cougar mode, and by cougar I mean puma, and by puma I mean old ladies who kind of have been having a thing for younger boys, younger men. Let's say that. Let's put it that way because I want to make sure that's crystal clear. They are all over the age of 18. I trust.
Okay, sure
I've been certain YouTubers have been popping up in some of my really filthy dreams lately.
Oh, okay.
I've been telling you I've been having strange dreams. Well, these a lot of the times have involved certain people that we watch.
Some tubers?
Yes.
Who you banging?
I don't even want to say. Like, I'm like really fucking embarrassed.
What? What is this?
What do you mean? What is this? And this is so weird for me, but like I feel like a creepy old lady.
Okay, well,
having fucking sex dreams about fucking dudes in their 20s.
Okay, here, let's take this a step at a time. First of all, you completely teased the story. You can't like not pay off on it. You can't. I mean, the rest of us here, all of us, except for you, are led into this story about you fantasizing about somebody, and you're just gonna go question mark. I don't feel.
You're actually gonna make. I don't want, but and I don't want you to make me actually say it.
Okay, review, brah.
No, that would be strange.
Okay, see,
that would be very strange.
Now, where do we go after that? Really?
What do you mean? Where do we go
where
that?
would you go after that, really? What would be worse?
Well, what do you mean worse?
Well, what would be, obviously you have some kind of, fear as to telling me, like, which YouTubers that you've been thinking about.
Well, because I know you're never going to let it go. If I tell you.
Of course I'll let it. What
Bullshit,
do you mean?
I can see it in your face right now.
You wouldn't be able to see if I installed the wall.
Fine.
You would not know.
All right, everyone, get ready because the pictures are going to pop up like right over there when you're watching it on YouTube.
Sure.
So I know you.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So, who's been involved with my filthy, dirty dreams lately? Has been Ludwig.
Okay. That's completely reasonable.
It has been Wubby.
Sure, that's reasonable too. Okay.
Connor, of course.
Yeah,
That's-
all of these I completely understand. I understand all of these more than Brian O'Halloran and Matt Lauer.
Well, I know, but now it's like they're like younger, but they're younger. I've never been interested in like younger dudes.
Right.
Like I've never looked at younger guys and have been like, oh yeah. Because I am more of like, hey, 𝓚𝓫𝓻𝓵𝓭, you know, like
Right.
like I like older dudes.
Yeah, sure. Sometimes. Apparently, sometimes. Really, it doesn't seem like you're consistent about it anymore.
No, exactly, and I'm not understanding.
You're expanding your palette.
My palate.
Your palette. Your palette
No,
for things that you think about. You're expanding your sexual palette.
I mean,
you absolutely are.
Well, I'm fucking like hitting my peak.
Right? Are you?
Well, I'm about to say because I'm going to be 42 in next month. I'm going to be 42 years old. So
Sure. Okay. What's your point?
I'm hitting my sex. That's probably why. Like my pussy's just like, give me meat. I don't know.
You know, sometimes you'll concern yourself about the level of aggression you'll be fucking fantasizing about, and now you have regular dudes who are in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
But they're not even like I don't see that they're not young like that. They're just young, but they're not.
I mean, they're
like,
adults.
Well, they're in their mid-20s.
I know.
I mean, mid-20s, they're well into adulthood, kind of. There's nothing to be ashamed of there. You're okay.
It's very strange to me that I am fantasizing about younger people that I like we watch all the time.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is when you watch somebody's content. I mean, obviously, you're spending time listening to them. They're entertaining you. So, I mean, it's like that old thing comedians will tell you, like, chicks will bang after a good comedy show. Like, for whatever reason, if you had a good,
No, that's true.
So you're watching somebody and you of course you are going to be thrown into a...
You're entertaining.
Yeah. Sure.
Come here, let me teach you a few things.
I mean, at least you've gone off of some sort of like torture, abuse kind of, you know. See, you're expanding your palette into a different direction. And these are kind of wholesome-y kind of people. They are, outwardly at least, as far as we know. They're not like, they don't talk about sex anything hardly ever.
I think some of them are just wholesome for the views, like for, not to get demonetized.
I don't think any of them are kinky people is what I'm telling you. No, not
even critical.
Right. I mean, I would say, I mean, I'm sure they're just weirdos because they're weird. They're strange people for sure, but I don't think they're into any kind of
I'm strange.
They're probably pretty vanilla for most things. They don't seem like.
I know.
They don't seem like it, but I mean, you don't know.
But that's kind of a little bit of what turns me on about it too, is that they are like, oh, you're such a little seal pup. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean,
I am going to scare the ever living shit out of you. Oh my god.
Well, and that's just your fantasy. So, I mean, it's
like,
like
do you
I said,
have
it
a
makes
safe
sense.
word, sweetheart? You're gonna probably need it.
So it makes sense. Nothing to worry about there at all. I don't know why you're worried to say anything. You really built that up for nothing.
I know. I guess. Well, I don't know. I've been spazzing out lately. I don't know if I need to have medication or what, but I've been like freaking out.
You're freaking out about freaking out again, twice. Freaking out about freaking out. It's okay. You're normally freaking out like people do. This is what people. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are people who little things. They'll kind of. That's life. That's just what happens.
Yeah, I know.
You shouldn't read that far into stuff like that because you're not doing something that hurts you or whatever. You'll worry about stupid shit like everybody. It's kind of normal. Porn pick of the week. So 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓴𝔂, Pay Money Wubby,
Connor.
Yeah, 𝓚𝓲𝓷𝓵𝓭. We've talked about him before.
I know.
Right.
We just talked to him about him. Was it like the other show about him and the British dude in the Love Hotel with the lingerie?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, and he'll outwardly at least talk a lot about being with older women too. So why does that not make sense?
I know.
I mean,
I've actually
some little Mrs. Jones action there for you.
I've tweeted him too.
Oh,
once.
Mrs. Jones.
Or Mrs. Robinson.
Okay. Forget which one's which.
The Graduate, Mrs. Robinson.
It was Mrs. Robinson, but I think Mrs. Jones works too, doesn't it? I forget that. That's a solid 1900s reference right there, and I don't. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Are you on a subject?
I was watching a thing. About that sex cult NXIVM thingy ding.
Oh, okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, and one part of it said that they were trying to like launder the money and like hide shit, and they had this whole connection with Amway. Remember that company that used to like sell like cleaning products? Ever heard of it? Like the shit?
No, I remember Amway. I don't really know a lot about that other than hearing that story of the whatever sex cult. I don't know a lot about it. So,
well, I remember that when I was younger, my dad got into Amway, and we had fucking barrels of the shit in the garage.
Okay.
I don't
so
know.
Are you drawing connections there? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I just had to, just wondered.
Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Throwing it out there.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe you were sold into a sex ring cult when you were a child and you just don't remember it anymore. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
No, your father was did weird stuff for business. Like he would make wild maneuvers to try to make more money. So Amway makes a lot of sense. I mean, it makes sense just in Amway.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I mean, people would do that back in the 70s and 80s back in the 1900s. People would do that for like a side gig. That was their side hustle to try to make extra money. They would do Amway shit.
He would always do. There was like some like diet cookie or just whatever, and I'm just like, these things are fucking great. They're like their meal replacement.
And Amway Kids was it had like a pyramid marketing structure kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Where God damn it, what's the term for it? Distributed sales or whatever. But anyway, they just sold like laundry detergent and just household goods.
Yeah.
And people actually liked their products too. Mm-hmm. Like they made their own shit. And there were lots of people who really said they liked their fucking this, that, or the other.
Well, anyway, I was just like, all right, that was weird. There's a new dildo out for the fall season. It's called the Pumpkin Kings, and these are gigantic dildos that look like they were carved out of pumpkin.
Were they? Go on.
No, they're rubber. Well, they're silicone, but they look like they're stacked pumpkins, then with dick on the top, and they've got like jack-o'-lantern faces, but it looks like it's carved out of pumpkin. They're orange and they're veiny and like drippy.
I don't understand people sometimes.
No?
Well, I don't know why you'd want to. I like the urge to shove a pumpkin into a hole. For me, I'm thinking about it, going, no, I can't imagine any situation where I would want that for me. I mean, I might want to shove a pumpkin. I guess maybe I do, because I could see me maybe wanting to shove a pumpkin carved dildo up your whatever.
See, maybe you're like really into Halloween, or you really want to fuck a gourd, or you're into the season.
Okay. I'm sold. Do they have it on like Prime delivery? Can we get it here in a couple of days?
Yeah, we can actually. Yay! Let's get a giant pumpkin dildo. No,
why are you?
There's a lot of like. Well, I'm thinking
you just sold me on it. Now you're going backwards. Wait a minute. What just happened? I was naysaying fucking pumpkin dildo. And then you completely said, hey, you turned me around and now you're going the other way again. What are you doing?
Well,
you're losing me here.
They're quite large. I don't know where you're going to stick it.
I don't understand why you would ever say that you weren't hard to understand. Like, like at what point would you go, no, it's simple. Simple, come on.
Oh,
What if that pumpkin dildo did cool stuff, like Bluetooth in and...
No, it doesn't. It's just rubber.
Had a tiny little person inside that would fucking punch whatever you needed punched up in whatever you put it into.
How fucking cavernous do you think my pussy is?
It's like Doctor Who. It's bigger on the inside. I always assumed that it time travels.
So pretty much my pussy's a TARDIS?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't proven it's not. I mean, since I've never really seen a TARDIS, I don't really know what the entrance would look like. And I just suspected maybe it's
a police box.
Well, that's what his looks like. That doesn't mean that that's the one that I would have, really. The one that I would have would definitely be in a butthole or in a snatch, I think. In my mind, anyway.
Oh my God. You're terrible. Well, there are more things for you. They have, there's a bunch of stuff now that they're doing for pretty much Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But,
it's your Thanksgiving special?
Yeah. I'll spread it out so it doesn't get too saturated.
Oh, you're big into holidays.
I am.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know.
Go for some themes.
Sure.
Okay, well, they have these corn cock rings.
Right.
They're like the little round stretchy ones. Like they look like you took one of those baby corns, like you get like Chinese food and shit. Okay. And it's like cut up in chunks.
Right.
But they're like super stretchy and you put them over your dick and they look like little corn cobs.
So corncob rings for cock rings.
Right. So you've got the texture of the corn cob right at the base of your cockola.
I don't know why I would want this either. I mean, you went pumpkin dildo into what kind of cock ring again?
Corn.
A corn cock ring.
Corn.
I forgot how to fucking speak Swedish.
Corn.
Corn porn. You know what I just realized? You really do kind of resemble your aunt that would bring Ambrosia Salad to Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Hi, honey.
I brought some
How
Ambrosia.
you doing, sweetie? I got some Ambrosia. Here you go.
I just remember marshmallows being in that.
Yes, there's
Wasn't it a marshmallow
There's a lot
thing?
of crap in it. There's like marshmallows and mayonnaise and sour
Was there
cream.
mayonnaise
and
in
fruit.
it too? Well, fruit, yeah. I remember it
Whipped
had
cream.
a sweet thing.
I don't like it.
You never really knew what it was, but you would eat it and go, I don't know, it's edible.
I don't like it.
It almost reminded me of something like Charlie Brown would make up when his parents were away. It always reminded me of like, who let the kids into the kitchen and let them make a
What the fuck
dessert?
is this? Eat it. I don't want it.
It's like one of the strangest substances, I think.
I don't know. Well, let's go to an episode of Rule 34, and when we come back, I have got an interesting sex toy to share with you. Actually, a couple of them. So we'll be right back. And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioCast.net. You can give me the Twitter later at Kinky Katie Radio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com. You can Google me. Woo-hoo. You can also get me on YouTube. Watch the train wreck live. Well, not live, but watch it. Watch it happen.
As we recorded it.
That's right. As we recorded it.
Relatively unedited. Relatively.
What you see is what you get, folks.
Yeah.
Well, you get bonus facial expressions. You can see when I'm like, I am struggling here. You need to fucking help me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you dressed like Auntie Joan coming over for Thanksgiving.
I'm your Aunt Barbara. I made Kugel. No. No, I don't know. No, like I really do kind of look like you're like a weird uncle's creepy new girlfriend.
Okay.
Like, you know, just like,
Yeah.
hi, we met on a dating site.
Okay, a dating site.
I've had 3 ex-husbands. Like,
There's nothing wrong
no
with having
kids.
3 ex-husbands, you know.
I don't even have 1 ex-husband.
Okay,
So-
neither do I. I have 0 ex-husbands.
Ex-husbands. Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're even. That's the way I see it.
Well, yeah, no, I suppose so, if you're going to go with that logic.
Yeah, no, my world record marriage attempt is currently underway. I beat my world record every day.
That's
My personal
very
best,
true.
my PB.
That is very
PB
true.
marriage record.
So if you're
So-
if you're really into Thanksgiving dinner, like if you're really into food, there is a lot
American Thanksgiving.
of American Thanksgiving.
There you
Yes.
go. There's no other Thanksgiving, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I keep forgetting that we have listeners all over the fucking place.
Oh, I'm sure they probably heard of it. I mean, they're consuming American content, so they've probably heard of the concept of Thanksgiving and wonder why the fuck you people do that.
Well, if you want a little Thanksgiving porn, I'll give you a link because there is a shit ton of Thanksgiving themed porn out there.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, really. You look
Pilgrims
surprised.
and hats, and I'm trying to imagine what it would be like. What would Thanksgiving porn be like?
Well, there's a lot of sploshing. Now, sploshing
that
is when
actually
you,
makes a lot of sense.
when you roll around and fuck around with food and stuff like that. Well, there's a lot of video and that I have for you. You guys can go check it out. It's a lot of them, you know, they have like the whole Thanksgiving spread on a tarp on the floor, like the turkey, the potatoes, the roll, whatever. And they just start rolling around in it, rubbing it on each other. And,
doing whatever it is they felt like doing in a Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, like sitting in the mashed potatoes.
Eating it as they go along.
And like gravy lube.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I mean.
Go on. Yeah, slower.
Succulent.
Slower.
It was a butterball.
Gotta get the perfect bite. Perfect bite. You get the potatoes, the cranberry, and the turkey and gravy.
Pussy. Some ass.
Creepy, and it's just all mixed together.
Shove the corn cob up my butt. Do it.
Well, apparently you're gonna have the corncob cock ring, so in a pumpkin dildo. I mean, if you're gonna have the Thanksgiving Day splash party.
Well, yeah, and then you can have like the pumpkin pie titty rub after, you know, as you're doing it, and the little whipped cream. And great.
Pumpkin pie would be a weird one to wrestle around in. I mean, you know.
Well, maybe it's like pumpkin pudding, you know. So
I mean, there's a
no
little
crust.
spiciness. You know, I mean, I don't know what that would feel like inside the wrong hole.
I got cinnamon in my urethra.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You'd have to stay away from the cinnamon. Well, I'm sure hardcore splashers. Hardcore splashers. They know which things burn their pee-pee holes for sure.
It's like, oh no, I don't do that anymore. No. I made that mistake. We can't do that.
It's like the old Thai food splash concept.
Oh my god.
It's just you couldn't get anybody to come to the Thai food splashing party.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like Thai hot.
Yeah, Thai hot. And also
not American hot.
sweet and sour poontang.
Nobody ever does
Spicy.
that. You know, it just doesn't happen like you would think it would be. Maybe it does in Thailand because they just call it splashing.
It's a fuckery. They like fuck around a big bowl of pho.
You know, I almost wonder if, you know, people who are almost immune, you know, the people who can eat hot peppers, like the ultra super hots.
Right.
I wonder if they have more of an immunity when you get it into a place like a urethra.
Like an orifice.
For example.
An orifice?
I mean, obviously the eyes are the eyes, but the pee hole, I don't know. Maybe that like
you even like raised that you went pee hole.
maybe that protection extends to you know, outborn holes there.
Well, there was
maybe it helps him out.
There's the video that we saw where he got fisted with using hot sauce as lube.
Oh no, he definitely felt that. I mean, he dealt with it.
No, and I just those videos though, and I'm sorry for saying, but some of them I can't listen. I can't turn the sound on when I listen to, like when I watch them, because I'm a little frightened.
Okay.
Like I'm a little frightened that I might hear like too much torture, which is weird because certain times, of the month, if you guys are familiar with the show, that that I'm into like the torture burn. And
yeah, you'll get there. I mean, right now you're, just lusting after some pretty wholesome 25-year-olds.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, innocent mid-20s there's nothing,
Totally innocent.
You're still like, why would you be shocked? Especially Wubby, because he's your big dorky dude that a lot of times
he's the fluffy guy.
Yeah, well, that's just so odd that I could see you being into.
Just a weirdo.
Right. And that's you. Ludwig, I don't see.
He's such a smart ass little shit, but he's intelligent and he knows it. And so it would be kind of fun to just scare him a little.
Yeah, a little.
But you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mean to scare him, but I think that some of the things that I would want to do,
well, I mean, he has
might scare him a little bit.
What you might almost draw up as like classic American boy look. You're not boy, but 25-year-old. I mean, Chad-like.
Total Chad.
Yeah, like so. That's not really usually what you go for, is what I mean.
No, it isn't.
No, you're not usually into the Chads of the world. Not so much. Generally, you're just, like I said, your palate's expanding. That's all. I mean, you have an expanded palate now. You've learned to appreciate something that you didn't think you could. I'm proud of you.
Not that
Good job.
I didn't think that I could. It's just, I just never thought that I would, because it's never been something that I've been like attracted to. And now I'm just like, oh God, you are really fucking cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Bad. You're getting, yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm turning that corner. It's because that roller coaster's been like clicking up that hill, click, 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 and now it's like, all right, let's go down and see what happens.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
well, know. Like I said, you're just watching content, so you're gonna like the people that you watch. You're gonna look up to them. You're gonna think about banging them.
Yeah, but I don't think about banging all of the people that we watch.
What? What?
Yeah, no,
I do.
There's a lot of people.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Like, there's a lot of people. Oh, but I mean, I would say the majority of the ones we do watch regularly, yeah. Because then there was ℚ𝓵.
Yeah.
That was from before.
Yeah. I mean, anybody, a lot of people, the way you work, a lot of ways, is if you like what somebody does,
yeah,
you're attracted to them. And not really like a body type or anything like that, but it's almost like people that are
entertaining.
Yeah, in one way or another, creative. I guess, I don't know. You're into that.
I am,
sure,
because I have a thing for comedians. That's a thing with me.
It's anybody that performs and does something that you enjoy. Like, you enjoy their whatever it is that they do, and you'll be what? But that's,
it's like, if I don't like you, you're really boring.
I mean, it sounds like a better way to look at things other than based on a body type or hair color or anything like that. It's literally, if you respect what they do and you enjoy what it is that they're doing, like entertaining, or it might not even be entertaining. It
Tattooing.
could be, yeah, it could be anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like what they do, you're attracted to them. Sounds like a fucking way to be to me. I don't know. It sounds like a much healthier,
But it was kind of funny because what I said, because I do remember one of the things that I said to Ludwig.
in your fantasy?
I did. I was like, I know you have a girlfriend, and that's just fine. I don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck you. And he just got really freaked out. Like,
Which is what you were after.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean a little bit? That's exactly what you were after to begin with.
He was like, oh.
I just want to scare him.
Lady.
Just frighten him a little. Just right out of your mouth.
Are you coming on to me? You're scaring me.
Go away, old lady.
I know. It's like, don't worry, honey, I can't get pregnant.
That's a lie. It's a complete you could.
Yeah,
I mean, it's possible. You're dropping eggs. You have regular menstrual cycles. You have the parts needed.
I have the parts.
By all like things that we can tell, they function. So yeah, you totally could be knocked up.
No, that's true.
It's just carrying it for an entire term. You know, you're considered geriatric now. Yeah, it would be I think they consider any pregnancy with a woman in her 40s over 40 is considered a geriatric pregnancy.
My gosh, my friend is having a baby like this month.
I'm pretty sure I just heard that. Joe Rogan told me that. So
St.
I'm pretty sure St. Rogie said it. So I'm pretty sure it's true. No, there was a girl that was just on it, Bridget Fetisi, and she was talking about she's in her 40s and she got pregnant. And I think she was saying her doctors call it a geriatric pregnancy.
Oh, wow. Going back to the whole like sploshing thing.
Right.
There's a sex toy out if you don't want to get that dirty. Or if you don't want to kind of, spend.
If you don't want a Thanksgiving splosh.
Kind of. Or if you don't want to spend the money on a big turkey just to defile. They sell inflatable turkeys.
That sounds like you get salmonella for sure.
Well, no, this is.
You fuck it cooked, I guess.
Yeah. Because you gotta have a worm.
I don't know.
Unless you stick your dick in a cold, wiggly.
Not cold. You stick it in some warm.
Crisp, basted, buttery.
I mean, really, I was thinking of sous videing it, in some pure olive oil up to a perfect, maybe 98, 99 degrees.
So comfy
yeah,
pretty much.
Not comfy no, sous vide in a sous vide bag.
Yeah,
that way it keeps its integrity.
Right.
And the way it is, it just gets, snatch warm, perfect snatch temp. And then you would fuck it, I think.
It's going to be an interesting Thanksgiving, folks.
Salmonella is not. I don't think that would be a good idea. I think you might get
bathe in the juices.
It seems like it's not a food safe kind of a thing.
Oh,
they would frown on that in a restaurant.
Well, that's why you do it at home. But but this is a realistic cooked inflatable turkey that you can fuck. It's a fuckable turkey. Like, damn, baby, that's a fuckable turkey.
Could it go, is it ambidextrous? Can it go for people with lady parts and people with boy parts as well?
No, this is,
could you stick that thing in anything?
You could probably
grind on it?
You could like oil it up and like grind on it and like rub it.
Like do a turkey scissor.
Like a turkey rub hump mount.
What's that called? Almost like an inflatable turkey crushing video. Without the video. Because you're doing crushing, but it's an inflatable turkey, so there's nothing immoral about it.
You could stick the tip of the wing like in your crotch.
Face riding. You could do like turkey head riding and turkey wing ride.
Sure, why not?
Is it round?
It's turkey shaped.
Okay, but turkeys have appendages. Does this have an appendage, or is it like all into like an inflatable ball?
No, well, it looks like a fucking turkey. I'm just trying to fucking show you, but now I can't show you right now. But I'll have it, so you'll see it. We'll put it when we do the show notes.
Okay,
you see it.
Well, we just upgraded your notebook action there.
That's
you should
right.
Have no problem.
So I need more stickers to put on there because now there's no stickers on there.
Yeah,
and I said stickers.
Well, the last one was fucking bright white, and it was really.
Obnoxiously
white. Well, you try to set your camera to record something when you have a giant light flashing right in it that's reflective.
Yeah, I know. I'm already, my notepad is not yellow.
Made it difficult on the videographer.
And I do not want to make things any more difficult on the videographer.
That's right. I don't want to have to fix things.
Hey, let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tits Man.
This week's Tits Man is a classic.
Classic.
And I am very excited. We are going to go check out again to Miss Selma Hyak.
Ooh. Yeah, that's right. We just saw.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, she still has great boobs.
And I had watched her earlier in the week too. On she did an episode of Hot Ones.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know if it was an older one or if it was recent, but I just watched it a couple days ago, and I love to hear her talk because she's got this accent. It's just, but her body is so amazing. Like her tits are great, and the classic scene too that everybody always watches and rewatches is from Dusk Till Dawn when she's doing the snake dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Dusk Till Dawn. I don't know because I'm stuck in a Selma Hyak vortex now. I jujuled it, and there's a lot. Yeah, no, she's completely hot. She's got a nice shape. She's not like too skinny. She has
No, she
lady parts, the kind of lady parts that you like.
And
yeah.
I believe her those Mexican tatas are real.
They look it. For sure.
They look soft.
That would be my guess.
They look great.
If somebody did them, they completely fooled me.
Well, that is why that Miss Selma Hyak is, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly.
Selma Hyak.
And I hope that
she's in that new Eternals, or at least this picture says it is.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. That's actually current. That's why you maybe thought about her.
Or could be a current Hot Ones. LaShawn Evans.
Oh, it could be. Wow, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
Tits, man.
So that is
how old Selma Hyak is.
I think she's like 51.
Is she?
She's married to like a billionaire.
What?
Yeah.
55. Wow.
Wow. She does not look 55.
Completely bangable. There's nothing wrong with her. Like, what kind of genetics does that? She's definitely adrenochroming it.
And then there's like
not even that, but I'm just saying, obviously aliens probed somebody because she's holding up really well.
Oh, she fucking looks fantastic.
Right, at least, I don't know if I'm looking at current pictures, but you I don't see anything that looks bad.
She looks great.
At 2020, yeah, there it is. She is pretty good looking.
Yeah. Well, that's like fucking like Jennifer Lopez. She's in her 50s, and she still looks. She just did a stripper movie too in her fucking 50s. I was like, yeah. There's a bunch of people that get naked in there.
Yeah, she is still looking good too.
I know.
I mean, definitely, they're getting a hold of like embryo stem cells or something. Adrenochrome. It's definitely an adrenochrome situation.
yeah, that's probably what it is.
And I don't know if either one of them have ever. They don't look like they've had work done. But so maybe they have, but it's not like whoever's doing it's doing a fucking good job because you can't. There's no outward sign of like some sort of a facelift or anything.
No.
Appear to be.
Yeah, no, it's just the fucking normally. Genes. Well, there was a Florida man. He's trying to force a jury to watch his sex tape.
That's right. This is the dude that strangled the bitch with his cock, wasn't it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Never mind. Go on.
No, his wife is Cuban, and he wanted to prove that their marriage was real for immigration purposes. So he wanted to force them to watch, but he's like, no, like you have to watch my fucking sex tape to know that we're married. It's like, what? It's like, no, you just want to show off your fucking like hot wife.
That's proof that you had sex.
But you've had sex though. So what? That doesn't mean you're married. We've both, before we were married, fucked a lot of people.
Okay, but you're actually married. Like that's one of the things that the immigration people are trying to, in that, like, what they say anyway, is they're trying to keep people from, like, saying they're married and when they're not. So, I mean, in one sense, at least whatever relationship you have does involve sex too. I don't know.
We have a friend who did get married for money. She needed a green card and they got married, and they lived together, but they lived in separate bedrooms.
Okay.
And stuff like that. It was just,
how am I not remembering these people?
And they were married for 10 years. Like, they had to be married for her to get her citizenship.
Oh, I
and
do know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Though. Yes. Right.
Because we went in a certain establishment. We're like, what did you? He's like, yeah, I got married yesterday. I'm like, you did what? I'm like, what the fuck? You don't even have a girlfriend. You're like, yeah, I know. It's like,
we're just trying to get her citizenship.
What are you doing?
Well, you got to be married. We're just going to be roommates.
No, and just like to look at the pictures, and I'm just like, this is so weird. But I mean, whatever. I mean, he was happy, dude. I think he got like 10 grand out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a roommate.
And a roommate.
Yeah.
So
he got to bang.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, they did fuck.
Okay.
They did fuck like all the time.
Yeah.
They just weren't. Whatever.
Yeah. They weren't like committed.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, not at all. Because he was a slut. He would go fuck like anything that moved.
Well, because what could she really? She had like no recourse. There's nothing she could do. Like if she pisses him off, she's going back to whatever country that she's fleeing.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, she could just
suck it up, buttercup.
It's her life. I'm gonna die if I go back there.
So yeah. I mean, if you're that desperate to be a mail order bride or to marry someone just to get your green card or whatever, I mean.
Well, I mean, wherever it is you're coming from, and you're trying to. I mean, obviously you're trying to stay here, so. Like, he could do whatever he wants, and what are you going to tell him? Like, what are you going to do? Be like, bitch, I'll call your immigration officer.
Yeah, no, that's...
I'll let him know right away.
That's kind of fucked up.
I'll tell him the whole situation.
Oh.
Hey,
have we...
Told him you offered me money.
Have we talked about that new show that's, it's the naked dating show?
I think that we did. It's made by the same people that made Naked and Afraid.
Right.
I don't know if we did or not.
I don't know if we talked about it on here or if we just talked about it as like on the couch.
Sorry, kids, if you're hearing this again.
Yeah. So from the makers of Naked and Afraid, there's a naked dating show. So pretty much it's kind of like Love Island or whatever.
Like fake survival kind of a thing. It's not, I mean, they say kind of they're surviving, but they're not.
Yeah, they're
like people bring them shit.
Yeah. They're like at a resort too.
Naked somewhere on a beach.
Right. And they're
camping.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, they're not like they don't have electric or anything. They're survivaling.
Yeah, on a resort with, you know, but they're just naked.
That doesn't do it for me. I want real survival.
Well, but I don't know. I
want real fake survival.
Some people, I'd like a little mystery for the first 3 hours.
I mean, well, it takes a whole thing out of everything. I mean, it there's a lot of people that would be all about seeing, that way you have nothing to hide kind of a thing.
Yeah, but
You're out in the open.
I've been in this situation before. Make sure you got no knives on you.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
Some people would be into it.
Well, I'm sure some people be into it.
I wouldn't want to go survive somewhere or quote survive somewhere naked anyway.
No, I know, because we just talked about that guy who got his fucking sack jabbed with a stick.
I mean, I don't like this whole concept. This makes the whole situation not nearly as hot as it was. It was way hotter before when it was two people literally surviving, or at least that's what we think.
What? I don't know.
It was way better than when you're staring at asses that, they're not trying to get with anybody. They're literally trying to not get eaten by an alligator or die of hypothermia.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Or a lion.
Besides, everybody's gross.
Hyena.
A hyena?
Snake. Sometimes. They're running from all those things in that show. Naked and Afraid, The Ridge.
The Rich, listen to you.
I'm breathing.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm trying to be more like the 25-year-olds.
Oh, I wanted to let you guys know that the Homemade Sex Toys website is no longer available. It went down.
Homemade sex toys?
Yes, there was a website. It was all about homemade sex toys, and
why is this the first time I'm hearing about said website? I've never heard of that. What are you talking about? Because
I was going to talk about it a while ago, and then I remember going to it, and I'm like, oh, it's not here anymore. Because I wanted to see, like, what are people coming up with now? Because sometimes it was fun to go to it because you could see pictures of what people, some of these weird contraptions that people have used to, like, get off with. And it's like, wow, that is either that's very, like, very engineering, or like, oh my God, you're desperate.
That was a very Katie segment of you to, like, tell them about something that you didn't tell them about early enough for them to experience at all. And now, tough shit, too late. Holiday's already gone by. Maybe they'll put this website up again. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
Eat shit. I bet you wish you could go to this website and check out all the homemade things that people would diddle with.
Well, I'm sure you can fucking Google it, or however.
You could go to the Swayback machine, I think. The Swayback machine has...
Type it in your little search bar and then fucking find it yourself.
Yeah, it can be
found.
find,
like, made things, like homemade things.
There's an internet archive.
God, no shit.
It's there.
Jesus.
Do some research.
Do I have to do everything for you?
Maybe you do.
I know.
Maybe you do.
I need to hold hands.
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm the aunt. I'm the nurturer.
Yeah, the crazy aunt that brings Ambrosia to Thanksgiving.
That's right.
And it's a weird thing because she totally suggested a splosh party. It's the aunt that brings Ambrosia to Thanksgiving and tries to get everybody to roll around naked in the feast. That's you.
Stinks like weed. Eats mushrooms.
Right. Exactly.
That's all right. We're going to get out of here for the night. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Making demands.
I'm making demands. Grr.
All right.
So I hope everybody has a wonderful, great week, month, shift, day, whatever it is that you're doing, trip. And, we'll be back next week to talk about more fun stuff and show off new thingy dingies, new tattooies by Bach.
Oh, yeah.
At Better Roses Tattoos.
That we're picking out for each other.
That's right.
And you don't know ahead of time, and I don't know mine ahead of time.
Nope.
Till we go to get it.
Mystery.
So many dicks. So many dicks.
I'm going to be pissed if I have a dick on me. But
okay.
Anyway, kiss our pig farts. Love. Bye. No dicks. No nudity. Just not on my body. Well, put it on me.
I like tacos and burritos.